Hi Don, how's it going? How's your Friday night? Say walk. Yep, it's good to go for a nice walk. Yeah, not too bad. Saw bread 8 says saw thing that you chop wood with. Law. Like no one is above the law, right? The law. Walks. Not just to walk, you have to go for walks also. Who doesn't like a nice long walk? Ask. Ask and you shall receive. Don't say ask. What about walk and walks we got? Was something that was. Something that's in the past was. Maybe laws. Law is there. What about laws? LAWS. Ball. Maybe, yeah. Yeah. I had a feeling it might be that. What is it? I see few. One, two. Cup. Something you drink out of a cup. Says bread. Lust. When you lust over someone. Cults. CULTS. Nope. Cults like a sculpt. SCULPT. Sculpt like you sculpture. Sculpt something into. Says Don. Don got the big one. Sculpt. Cups. Not just a cup, but more than one is cups. Plus. The timetable plus. Minus plus. Yes. Says great auntie. Auntie Elizabeth. Cusp. CUSP. Yep. Cusp is not there. It's a good word though. What about C? Two 4-letter words starting with C. What about? Oh, what about cuts? What about cut and cuts? Cut and cut. Tup. Nope. What about put? Put. You put something down. Put and puts. Cult. CULT. And Sonic finishes the game up with cult. It's a male sheep, says Don. Brett says one more cult. Nice. I see one, maybe two more. Yes, I saw more. M-O-R-E. Bread says more. Move. No, can't be move. It's a Y. Mom. Who doesn't love their mom? Everyone loves their mom, right? What about rom? Like a rom-com? Or like a mineral or move. Can't be move. Sonic, there's no V. Sonic, stop spamming. There's no V. Alright, Sonic, you're gonna be put on timeout if you keep spamming. I'll give you one more chance. Alright, you're gonna be put on timeout for 1 minute. Row, R-O-E. Memory, M. There's no memory. Mommy, M-O-M-Y. Nope. Oh yeah, you said memory, M-E-M-O-R-Y. Great Aunt Libs. Lipstick said memory. That's correct. She got the big one. What is this? M. Something with begin with M. M. Left. Mammy. Nope. Memo. Who said memo? Great Aunt Elizabeth. Memo. Well done. Like when you said to someone, did you get the memo? Yo. What is this one? Something why? There's no two. They can't do I. There's only one E. Mayo. Like mayonnaise. Nope. Let's put one of the words. The last word is E. Rye. I think it's rye. Yeah, rye. It's like R-Y-E. Rye. It's like a cereal plant. Or whiskey also. Rye. Lake. Who doesn't like to go by the lake for a swim? Lake. What level? I think it was showing this now. We are in 100 and something. 167. Lean. Lean. Like your lean and muscular. Kneel. Nope. Ankle. Aquarius, welcome back. Get the big one, ankle. Neela. What about lane? Lane. Lane. Kale. Kale, yeah, like the vegetable, isn't it? It's a kale. What is this 3-letter word? Ken. Lean. We already got lean. Neek. Nope. Leak. Yeah, leak will be there. Look. The tap is leaking. What is this? Ale. I think it's ale, yeah. Aquarius says ale. Ginger ale, yeah. Ooh. I like a ginger ale every now and then. HAR 167 level. Yep, I'm on the top level. Day, night and day. What about lad? Oh, lad is not there. What about yard? Like a yard. Had. Says the Vesto had. Dry. Wet and dry, yes. Hardly. 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 Aquarius gets the big one, hardly. Hey. What about hay? Hard. HARD. Hard and hardly. Lady. What about lady? Lady. HA. What about hardy? HARDY. Hardly and hardy. What does hardy mean? HARDY. Need to look this word up. HARDY. Meaning capable of enduring difficult conditions. Robust. Hardy. Lay. Yep, when you lie down, lay. And ray. Bread 8 finishes the game with ray. Ray. We're smashing it. Smashing it. Out. Like when you go out of the game or something, out. Studio. Studio. Nick Thomas says studio. That's the big one straight away. Dot. Nick again says dot. What about dots? Dot and dots. Do. It can't. There's no two-letter word do. Sit. What about sit? And dust. D-U-S-T. Dust. Yeah, no one likes dust. Aquarius says dust. Out. Did we already done out? Oust. O-U-S-T. Nope. This. Something finishing with T. A four-letter word finishing with T. This one's difficult. Sit we already got. Suit. Yes. Aquarius says suit and Neka says afterwards suit. When you wear your suit for interview. What is this word? S-U. Sui. Like Ronaldo, eh? Some DFB says Sui like Cristiano Ronaldo. Duo. Nayat. Naked. I say Thomas. I'm finding it difficult to say your first name. I say Thomas. Says duo. Correct. Bread says you can't think anymore. You can try. Silver. S-I-L-V-E-R. Aquarius, well done, Silver. When you get silver in the Olympics, second medal, silver. Verse, V-E-R-S. Nope. Live. Live. Rakmek say live. I see one. I'll let you guys try and get it. It's the part of the human body. Lives, L-I. Live and lives. Says Nayat Thomas. What about Sir? Nope. Sir is not there. Liver. The part of the human body, a liver. Rise. When someone rises, when they wake up, Aquarius says rise. V-E-R-I, very. Sliv. Nope. Liver. Nope. Aisle. Yeah, like the aisles in a shopping mall. Sieve. S-I. Sieve. Sliv. Evil. Aquarius, well done. Evil. When someone is evil. Vile. Vile. Like similar to evil when someone is vile. Rise is already there. Ribs. Lies, yes. Thomas says lies. And Aquarius says his first lies. Last one, yes. Something ending with L. S. B. E. No, can't be that. B. E. Seal. No. Wheel. It's not there. Wheel. Nope. Let's use one of the REIL. Let's use one of the light bulbs. The second last word is I. It's not real. Veil. I got it. Veil. I'm not sure what it means, but I'm gonna find out. Veil meaning a piece of fine material worn by a woman to protect or conceal the face. A veil. I see three words already. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. I see 4 pages. Yep, pages was one of the ones I saw. Aquarius got pages also. Gasp. I didn't see that one, but it's not there. It's a good one. Gasp. Gaps. GAPS. Not there. It's a good one also. Some good words that are real words, but it's not there. Gaps and gasp. Let me try it again. Gasp. GAPS. Yeah, it's not there. Page. PAGE. Pages and page. Thomas says page. Gas. Yes, gas is right. Correct. Bread. P and peas. P and peas. Says Aquarius gets 2 in a row. The vegetable pea. You gotta eat your peas. I've done gas. What about age? Age and ages. Age, ages. C, C, and no C's. Gap. Said gaps. What gap is there? Ape. Of course, this relative, the ape. Sage. Sage, I think, is one of those things you burn, isn't it? Sage. Sage. Sage meaning an aromatic plant with grayish green leaves are used in culinary herb native to southern Europe, Mediterranean. What about apes? We got ape already. Okay, Charlie said apes. Well done, Charlie. Sap. Gap is already there. C is already there. P is already there. Spa. I think it's spa. Charlie says spa. Well done, Charlie. When you go to the spa. I see 1, 2, 2. I see 2 words already. Bodily. Yep, bodily was one of them. Aquarius gets bodily also. Bio. Body. BODY. Bodily and body. Bloody. BLODY. Nope, I think it bloody is BLOODY. Body is there. Bold. Yeah, when you're bold, Thomas says. What about lid? Idol. IDOL. When you idolize someone, idol. Charlie and Code both get it right. Bold and bolds, no. Lid. Yeah, already got lid. Boil. When something is boiling. Water is boiling. Some 3-letter word ending with Y. Oil. Yeah, cooking, when you cook oil with lob. When you lob, throw something oily. Oil and oily, same thing. Boy. A girl and a boy. Thomas says boy. Kodak says oily. Charlie said boy. Lib. The liberal Democrats. Lib is not there. It starts with O. Old. When you're not young anymore, you get old. Code says old. Lid. Lid is already there, Charlie. Bid. Yes, Charlie, bid. Oh, Thomas said lid. One more. Alright, we'll do one more. Let's. Oh, I see 1, 2, 3, 4. I see 4 words. Shovel. SHOVEL. Code says shovel. You guess the big one. Shove. 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 Is that coming? Shove. Hole. Yes. Mate says hold and holds. That's the words I saw. Love and loves. That's another one I saw. Love and LOVES. Loves is not there. Code says love. Shoe. Shoe. What do you wear on your foot? Shoe. Solve. SOLVE. When you solve a problem. We're solving this puzzle right now. Code says solve hole. Hole, and hole is already there. Hose. Yeah, well, like a hose to water comes out of. Hole is already there. No, it's 3-letter words. Joshua is 3-letter words, not 2. She, opposite of he. Aquarius and Charlie said she. Love. What is this? L. That's not love. One 4-letter word starting with L and one 4-letter word starting with S. Lose. When you don't win, you lose. Code says lose. Soul. And Charlie finishes the game with us with soul. I think we smashed that one. We smashed that one. Stove, yeah, I was looking that. Code says stove, what you cook on. Votes. When you vote for a president, votes. Code says votes. Aquarius also said votes. West says Thomas. West, what you wear. Vote. Vote and votes. Yep. Code says vote. West. Toe. You little toe. Wet. Wet is not there. I think that's a word though. Veteranian. Yeah, wets. Code says if not wet, then try wets. You got that correct. Set. What does set mean? I just put it there. I didn't even know what it meant. Set meaning put, lay, or stand something in a specific place or position. When you set something, yep. West. We already got west. What about toes? We got toes, so what about toes? West, we got woes, VOES. Nope. GOES is already there. West is already there. Veto. Veto. Where did you get that one from? What does that even mean? Where did you pull that one out from? Veto. Veto meaning a constitutional right to reject a decision or proposal made by a lawmaking body. Exercise a veto against. So when you reject a decision by a lawmaking body, it's a veto. Good word. Yeah, breed. Veto means is when you reject a constitutional right or decision or proposal made by a lawmaking body. That's a veto. Get. Yep. Brett says get. Gutter. GU. Gutter. Code gets the big one. Gutter. Gitter. Gets. There's no S. Gut. Yeah, Marcia says gut. True. Aquarius is true to his word. He's getting it all correct. Gut is already there. Rouge. Utter. E-T-T-E. Code said earlier. Utter. Well done. Utter. Reg. That can't be true. True is already there. What is this? Urge. Yes, that's a good one. Code. Urge. Rug. Aquarius says rug. And code says urge. Tag. Nope. Get. You already got get. Oh, it finishes with E. Why am I putting Rue? Rue, I think it's Rue. Like you rue the day. I think that's what Rue means, isn't it? R-U-E. R-U-E meaning bitterly regret. When you regret something, you rue it. No, rule is a different hat. Catch. Cat. Catch is not the attach. A-T-T-A-C-H. Code says attach. Well done. Chat. Like everyone is chatting right now. Marcia says chat. Act. Code says act. He was quick to act on that. Wow, we smashed that one. That one was just smashed into nowhere, into pieces. Sagrada Familia, Barcelona, Spain. It is the largest unfinished Roman Catholic church in the world. Okay, so this is the largest unfinished Catholic church in the world, the Sagrada Familia in Spain, Barcelona. Where is this? This looks like Thailand or China or India. Charm, C-H-A-R-M. Code is turning on the charm. Bread also said charm. Arm. Everyone has an arm. Jam. Nope. Harm. No harm done. Ham. What some people eat. Brett says ham. Math. March. Code and Aquarius both said March. They both got the big one. Marching on. Cam. Camera. Arch. Aquarius says Arch. March, the third month of the year. Yes, good. What is this? Mac. No. No, I didn't try car. G-Ray to set car, well done, Ram. And Thomas finishes with Ram. Alright, last game, guys. Last game. Pierce, P-I-E-R-C-E. Wait, P. Oh, I pressed something wrong accidentally. I just did it there. P-I-E-R-C-E. It's not coming. Recipe, R-E-C-I-P-E. Aquarius is recipe. Yep. Pick like a picture. Nope. Peace, P-I-E-C-E. Code says peace. Yes. Prices, P-R-I-C. Price. Thomas's price. The price of things. If you're gonna go, I'm gonna be waiting for another life. Okay, I can stay for a bit more. If you want me to play a bit more. Marcia says ice. Per second, like per. Creep, C-R-E-E-P. When you're creeping around, creep. Iced. There's no iced. What about rice? Everyone eats rice. Ripe, R-I-P-E. When a fruit is ripe, code says ripe, Aquarius says ripe. Pick is not there. Peer, P-I-E-R. Peer, I think it's to do with water. Peer. Pet won't be there. Per one is already tried or done. What about, no, ear won't be there. E-A-R. P-E-E-R. Thomas is peer. Like a group of colleagues, peer. Your peers. Epic. I think it's epic. E-P-I-E-P-I-C. Epic. Yeah, Charlie also said epic. Pie. Code said pie. Pet. Pie. Is already there. Rip. Yep. Code says rip. Well done. Oh, I see the big one. Bundle. Aquarius also saw it straight away. I was thinking the same thing. Aquarius bundle. A bundle of things. Blue. Some people's favorite color. Blue. It's one of my favorite colors. Blue. Blend. B-L-E-N-D. When you blend colors into stuff. Got the code, get the 5-letter word. Yep. Got the big one. Well done, blend. What about bend? When you bend something. Bun. Hot, like a hot cross bun. Lend. When you lend someone money. Lead. LED, lead, and end of the book. Jewel. when you're fighting with someone, it's a duel or a singing contest. Bed, everyone likes to go to bed. Dune, like the movie Dune. I think also it means like a desert. Dune. Tell. Code says Dune. Brett said bed. Duel, we already got duel. Due, yes. When something is due. Code said due. D E Den. I think it's Den. Yeah, Brett said Den. I think that's den is like when your fox goes into his den. Oh, I see one. That's what I see. Yep, car. No, car is not there. I think it's more than 3 letters. Everything is 4 letters. And there's one 6 letter. Actor. Actor, yes. But that's not the big one though. Code said actor. Art. No, art won't be there. Everything is 4 letter. Rat and art won't be there. Carrot. Carrot. Bread gets the big one. The 6 letter word. Thought. Thought won't be there. Could be bonus word. No, it can't be a bonus word. There's only 4 letters and a 5 letter and a 6 letter. Rack. Coat. COAT. What everyone is wearing in winter right now says Aquarius coat. There's a lot of 3 letter words, but we're not looking for 3 letter words. I see cat, rat, act, cart, CART. Yeah, like a shopping cart. Thomas says bread 8 says is sleepy. Yeah, you can go to bed. You did a good job. ROAR. Row says Thomas, like the lion rose. TAR. It's 4 letter word beginning with T. No, it's a 4 letter word. Taco. Taco. Taco Tuesday. Code says taco. I think Code loves a taco, does it? Everyone loves a taco. I see 1, 2. Marco says likes a pizza. Yeah, it's Friday. Bald. Bald, yeah, like a bald person. Nab. What does nab mean? 1 second, I want to find out what nab means. Nab. Catch someone doing something wrong. Grab something or steal. Okay, yeah, nab. You nab something. Bland. Bland when something doesn't taste right, says Charlie. Dan. Bad. Says Marcia. Bad lab. Hubri there says lab. Bland. Land, says Titan. Lab Dan, band, music band, says Codex. Codex says his favorite food is lasagna. Lasagna is not bad. Banned. No, Titan says banned. No one gets banned on this channel. Dab. Dab. When you dab, you do the dab. Can. Banned. And. Codex finishes it with and. I think we'll be getting to level 200 in no time. Okay, I see you said Blad. Fist. Toy. Everyone used to play with a toy. Softly. Softly. Marco Palmer said toy. Codex said softly. Slot. Thomas said slot. Frost. Soft. Codex. Titan all say soft. Slot. You got slot. Lost. Titan says lost. Fly, says Marco Palmer, like the insect fly. Soy, like the soy sauce, says Codex. Code blocks. Lots, says Charlie. Lots and lots. There's only one. Lot and lots. Soul. Toys. Toys. Of course, toy and toys. Lost is already there. Loft. Smokey says, yeah, you can play Smokey Loft. Said Loft. Let me see. Fan. Fungo. Fungo Smokey gets the big one straight away. When you get a fungal infection, Loft. Gulf. Yeah, like the Gulf flag. Smokey says flag. I'm helping by using a word unscramble our website if that's alright. Oh, I don't know if everyone else thinks it's alright. Everyone else is doing if it's up to you. It's better to just use your own brain. Lag. It's more fun when you use your own than using a website. Charlie says lag. Golf. Smokey says fun. Can. Titan says gan. No spamming, Titan. Someone is cheating. Who is cheating? Says Fang. Charlie says Fang. Let's not cheat, guys. Let's use our brains. Fan we got. Zang says code. One and Lang. Kan. Flu. Yep. The flu. No one likes to have the flu. Charlie and code says flu. Let's not use a website, guys. Let's use our brains. It's more rewarding when you use your own brain than using a website too. Pot. Yeah, Titan says pot. Troop. 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 Smokey says troop. Troop soldiers. Root. Codex says root. Port. Port. Smokey says port. Yep. Pro. Titan says pro when you're a pro in a game. Rot. Say Smoky. Port. We already got. Poor. Opposite of rich. Codex. OP. Opt. Codex and Charlie says opt. Top. And we finish it with top. Is the screen still there? Oh yeah, the screen tilt is there, isn't it? Van. I see van. I see Winger. Having. Having. Ha. Code says having. Gain. Titan says gain. Wig. Hang. Marco says hang. Smokey says hang. Marco says hang. Gin. Yes, like the drink. Gin. Wayne. And Tyler finishes the game for us with Wayne. What are you using to live stream, if you don't mind me asking? I'm using the normal YouTube. It's what do you call it? When you share your screen, what the screencast? When you share your screen. Wayne. I'm back, says Bread. Cabs. Ziana Kadir says cabs. Yes, basic. Basic and basics. Basics, and Charlie says basic. Code says basics. Tyler says he prays this in his free time. I'm not going to say that word, but I'll try it. It's not there. CIA. Cabs. Cabs is already there. Says Codex. Kibs. Cabin. CABI. Basis. Basis says code blocks. Abs. Bass. That's already there. Bass is already there. Bias. BIAS. Says Charlie and Vex style. Yeah, it's bias. When you're not fair on someone, you say that you're biased towards them. Vex style says I'm the bias. Why? You don't want to be the bias. Ocean. Ocean. Brett says Ocean can. By Marcia. Cone. Code says cone. Fan. Can. Cone. Eco. Cone is there. Noah. Corn. Yep. Corn. A cone. Titan says he hates Marcia. Why? Let's not hate each other. One. Charlie Vextal says one. He stole my word. Okay. Acne. No one likes having acne. Ace. Says Vectile. Zayana says acne. Ocean is already done. CEO. Look. Kane. Kane. What does Kane mean? I'm just going to look up what Kane means. Hollow joint stem of a tall grass. Okay, yeah, the cane. Sugar cane, yeah. Cone. Once. Charlie finishes the gambit once for us. Wait, it's not finished. Canoe. Canoe. Charlie finishes with Canoe and Zayana says it's Canoe. Not Canoa. Canoe. I'm gonna get the big one here. I'm gonna put the big one, guys. Junior. Sorry, I stole the big one. Junior. Vextiles comes in afterwards. Join. Run. Is Official random loader, welcome to the game. RUIN, ruin, like the ruins of a jungle. Union, nope. NIOR, I think it's NOIR, iron, like Iron Man. Ziana says iron, like Iron Man. And O R. Yep, Diana, got it. Oh, R. I'm gonna put the big one here. Quiet. QUITE. Quiet. Vexter says people here are smart. Yeah, when you keep playing this game, you get smarter. This is good for your brains. This game. Quiet. We already done quiet. It's a lot of other streams are just, what do you call it? Be quiet. Quit. Ziana says quit. Titan and Kalan says quit. Quiet. 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 Okay, Baxter says quiet, not quite. What is quiet then? QUITE. Let me look at that word. QUITE. I know what quiet means. Quiet is okay, yeah, up quite extend. Absolutely, completely. That's quite something like that. Quit. We done quit. Light. Nope. Equity. Equity. Ziana gets the big one. Equity. It's yet. It's yet, guys. Yet. Yeah, Vexstar gets it. I see a few words. Raw. Nope. Raw is not there. Where? Says Vexstar. Yes. Real. Callan says real. Yep. War. Which is going on in the world right now, but war is not there. Yeah, war is not there. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. War. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Really? What does really mean? That's a new one. RELY. RELY. Depend on with full trust or confidence. Not really. Rely. That's rely. I'm saying it wrong. Relay. 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 When you relay something. AEW. All Elite Wrestling. It's not there. I know what you're saying. AEW. I watch AEW. LEW. Leeway. YEA. Year. Or where. Way. Year we already got. Larry. That's the name. Larry. Wire. This one is tough, isn't it? Yeah, this one is hard. Layer. Charlie said layer. Well done, Charlie. Lawyer. I see the big one. I see the big one. It's lawyer. Wait, I'm putting it wrong. Law. Lawyer. Lawer. I got the big one, guys. Lawyer. Yeah, Thomas also said lawyer. Law. What about raw? We got raw there. Layer. Layer is not a word. Layer. Layer is not there. Whale. Whale. Whale is not there. Layer is already there. I'm going to delete that message. No swearing. No swearing, Titan, or you'll be timed out again if you swear. Wheel. Relay. Layer. Damn. Yeah, I think this one is tough. Leeway. I'm going to use one of my words to help. There you go. Laye. Take. Whale. Rail. Rye. Wheel is already there. Early. EARLY. Official random uploader said early. Well done. Wary. Yeah, we might be stuck. It says bread 8. Real. Raw. It's a 4-letter word, 5-letter word, 2 4-letter words and 1 5-letter word. WA. No, it's not a 3-letter word. Can't be Ray. Let's use another. It's ly. I've used another one of my helping words. It starts with L and then Y. ly. Lyre. lyre. What the hell does that even mean? lyre. A stringed instrument with a small U-shaped harp. It's a lyre. Pyre. EARL. Earl. Who said that? Patrish making YouTube video said Earl. Well done. Earl. A British nobleman ranking above a Wisconsin and below a Marquis. Earl. Alright, Titan, you're gonna get timed out. You can take a 5-minute timeout. Just the game, man. WEAR. Weary. Tsunami said weary. Patrice YouTube. We are the same person. Weary. Rapsy. RAPSY. Rap. Yeah, Zayana says rap. Spa. Like you're going to a spa. Rasp. Nope. Spray. Bread it gets the big one. Spray. Yep. Raspy and spray. Raspy is not there. Ray. Official random uploader says Ray. Pray. And praise. Thomas said pray. Say. Georgia says say. Ray. Pry. Nope. Spry. SPRY. Pays. 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 And pay. Pay and pays. Raise and raise. Say. Spy. It's spy, guys. Spy. Georgia said spy. Yep. Practice making video. Helm. Helm. Meh. Meh is not a word. Meh. Halloumi. Halloumi. I think that's helium. HELI. HELIUM. Helium. That's in a balloon, isn't it? Helium. Margaret Rose said helium. Bread 8. George Smiley, Zianda, and Margaret. They all said helium. Mile. When you run for a mile. Margaret Rose says mile. Lime. Lime. Key ingredient. Hem. Lie. Says Patrick practicing making videos. Lime is already there. Hem. Hue, yeah, the contrast in colors. Hue. Mile is already there. Hum. Hum, when you hum a sound. Yes, Margaret and Thomas and Marcia all said hum hum. Hume. Hume. It's 3 letters, yeah. Lime. We already got lime. Lime is already there. Him. Such a simple word, him. Margaret Rose gets it. And then the one it's starting with M. M. Mule. I think it's mule. M-U-L-E. Mule. Yeah, Kelly and Margaret. They were all thinking in the same page as me. Mule. What we got? Palau National, Barcelona, Spain. It was the main site of the 1929 International Exhibition on the hill of Montjuïc in Barcelona. Interesting. Oh, I got the big one. I'm gonna get the big one, guys, before anyone. Months. I got the big one before everyone. Months. Hot. George Smiley said hot. Thomas. T-H-O. Thomas is a name. Month. M-O-N-T-H. Month and months. Georgia says month. Tons. Kelly says tons. Mouth. There's no O-U. Moth. Moth is not there. Moths is not there. Short is there. Georgia said short. Tons is already there. Most. Kelly Dimas says most. Moths. Hot. Host. Margaret says host. So did Thomas. Most is already there. Host, son. Kelly said son. Not is not. Ton. I'm gonna finish up the game with ton. Margaret also helped me. She said ton. Made. Dice. Time. No dice. Yeah. Margaret says time. Mad. Kelly said mad. Yep. Aim. Georgia with it. The good aim there. Mid. Marcia says mid. Correct. Made. Thomas with made. Aid. Aim is already there. Aimed. AIMED. Aimed is not there. Aid. Aid is not there. Aid. Dim is there. Kelly got dim correct. AIME. Aimed is not there, guys. Dim. Idea. Margaret got idea correct. She had the correct idea there. That's a sus right there. I don't know what you mean by that. Damn. Damn. Georgia says damn media. Charlie and Margaret Rose gets the big word media. Damn. Damn. Mead. Margaret says mead, correct. What does mead mean? Let me look up mead. An alcoholic drink of fermented honey and water. Mead. Okay. Emid. 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 Aimed. Amid. Margaret says amid. What does that one also mean? Amid. AMID. Surround by, in the middle of. Oh yes, amid. You're in the amid of the war. Should we get to level 200? Yeah, why not? Next. 10. Net. Yes, Kelly also said net. Extent. 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 Margaret gets the big one. Extent. Net. We got text. Who doesn't like texting? Text, says Kelly. Tent. Georgia. Bread. Extent. We got tent and net. We got tent. 10x. What is 10x? Next. It's already there. Bread's gotta go. Alright, Bread. See you next time. Neat. N-E-T. Neat. No. N-E-T-T. Knit. Teen. Yes, Thomas, Kelly, and Both got the teen correct. Beef. Beer. 4. B. Says Georgia. Free. Says Margaret Rose. And reef. Margaret gets reef also correct. Free. Ref. Ref is not there. Before. Thomas, Charlie, and Margaret all said before correct. 4. 4 is not there. F-E-E. Fee. Then you have to pay a fee. Fork. Fork won't be there. 4. Bore. When you bore someone. Bore. Says Margaret. 4. Robe. Yes, robe. Thomas, correct. The robe you wear. Like a bathrobe. Rob. Rob before 4. Rob. Rob is there. Ref. Robe. 4. B is already there. Row. Bow. Fee. Re. Er. 3-letter word, but it's difficult. 4. Nope. I think it's or, yeah. Margaret says or. Congratulations, Margaret. 3 more levels left to get to 200. I got the big one. I got the big one, guys. Latin. 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 Margaret also said Latin. Well done. Net. Nat. Tail. Alt. Like alternate. Nail. Lint. L-I-N-T. Lint is not there. Nail will be there. Has to be. Charlie said nail, and Thomas also said nail before that. Correct. Tail. Nailed it. Ant. Thomas said ant. Tin. Charlie said tin. Ale. Ant. Knit. It's tin, isn't it? Tan. Margaret and Georgia said tan. Well done. 3 more levels. Wrench. W-R-E-N-C-H. I got the big one, guys. I got the big one again. Wrench. Chew. Charlie said chew. Charlie also said wrench. Hand. Margaret says hand. Chew. We got when. When. Margaret says when. Crew. We got a good crew here. Smart crew on this in this stream. Charlie said crew. New. Margaret says a new RAM. How. Hen. Is there. RAM. Won't be there. Rent won't be there. Hen. It's already there. When. Ren. Of course, simple her. Who said her? Margaret said her. Yeah, Margaret said her before. And then also Marcia. Her. 2 more levels. Let's go. Oh, this one is hard. C. This one is hard. It's 2 S's. SC. SC. S. C. E. N. Scenes. S. C. E. N. E. Scene and scenes. Kiwi said scenes. Margaret said scene. Sense. SENSE. Charlie said sense. Scene. Margaret said scene. Sees. SEES. Margaret finishes with C's. We're on the last level 200. Level 200. We'll end the stream on this one. Level 200. Hat. Nope. Law. Nope. Heat. Georgia says heat. H-A. Margaret says whale. Correct. Health. Health. There's no two. The. Nope. Sees wheat. Georgia says wheat. Yep. The heel. Mayflower gets heel correct. What? Matty Marsh. Welcome with what wealth? Wow, Thomas said wealth. Got the big one. Wait, Margaret got it before. She said wealth. But she said wealth before. What wealth? Sees. Heal. Heal. TH. Oh, it's not there. No, it's not there. When you throw something out of the fridge. Hat. Tail, yes. Charlie said tail. A tale of two cities. Halt. Halt. Stop. Mayflower says halt. What? Is already there. Jolt won't be there. Halt won't be there. Halt we already got. Sail we don't have. Late. Margaret well done. Late. Health. H-E-A-L. Health won't be there. There's no H. Late we already got. Who's going to finish off the game? Late. Charlie finishes it with hate. We're on level 200 and that's the end of the stream. We've reached the high top level of 200. Thank you everyone who helped me get to this level, especially the top players like Margaret, Charlie, everyone actually. Everyone is a top player, yeah. Everyone played their part. It's amazing. We're on level 200. I don't think no other streamer who streams this game is on this level. World of Wonders on level 200. It's all thanks to you guys. Maybe we'll keep on continuing it. Maybe we'll see if we can get to level 300 in the next few days. Maybe in a week's time. Thanks to everyone who's helped to get to this level and who's continuously been coming on the stream, helping. Thank you all so much. Have a good night, a good day, a good afternoon, a good evening, depending whichever country you are in. Thank you, everyone. And take care, guys.